Hi, I'm Frances McGarry, and you're First Online with Fran. The arts rejuvenate. The arts restore. The arts are our supernatural gift. The arts have impacted the lives of so many people, young and old, and yet budget cuts continue to be the spiraling trend. First Online with Fran will serve to be the sounding board to bring sustainable national attention to the arts by inviting guests from all walks of life. Ordinary people who are doing extraordinary things in the arts to make our lives a richer, deeper place to live. Let's make the arts First Online with Fran. Welcome to First Online with Fran. Today's guest is the artistic director and founder of the Cherry Lane Theater, Angelina Fiordellisi. Hi, Angelina. Welcome to First Online with Fran.
Thank you.
Where did you get this crazy idea that you could start a theater?
I got involved in the New Harmony Project, which is a new play development program. So I worked there, and I also worked at the Carnegie Mellon Showcase of New Plays. A friend of mine knew that I was looking to build something like that, and she said, my dearest friend, Suzanne Brinkley, she brought me down here, and I walked in. And I gotta say, the place was a shambles. You know, this room was just a dump.
What did you see?
I had this wild vision. Something just struck me, and I saw it 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now. I saw it, and I got chills, and I went, oh my God, I'm supposed to be here. But little by little, piece by piece, we put it together.
Everything came together.
And this room that we're in right now, I decided this would be the place where new plays are born. And I don't know if you've seen my little Hirschfeld over there.
Yes.
That'll tell you exactly what this room is about. You've got O'Neill up there, and the director is his puppet. That is what happens in here. The playwright is really where everything begins and ends in the theater.
The Mentor Project, it's in its 15th year?
Yes.
Talk about that.
We're celebrating our 15th anniversary of Mentor Project, which I'm thrilled about. Thank you. More than a third of the plays and the playwrights certainly have gone on to great careers in the theater. It's
How about
really
sharing
exciting.
a specific story about one of them, Katori Hall, maybe?
Oh, just a fierce young woman. We loved her. She's so juicy. Mm-hmm. And she's an actress performer as well. So Katori, she won several awards from Mentor Project. And we moved her play to the main stage. And it was her first off-Broadway production. Hoodoo Love was her first New York production. So we launched her, in essence.
And that's one of the primary goals of the Mentor Project.
Absolutely. Introduce them to the New York community and launch their work, their careers, build their confidence. When I first came to the Cherry Lane, I started to do extensive research on the history of what had gone on here. In the 60s, Edward Albee, Richard Barr, and Clinton Wilder did something called the Playwrights Series, where they committed to producing the work of 5 emerging playwrights. When I saw that they had done that, along with the Theater of the Absurd that they did here, they got a $198,000 grant in 1968 to produce the work of emerging playwrights. And I went, we've got to get Albee involved. We engaged Edward Albee, Michael Weller. He helped us get A.R. Gurney, Tony Kushner, Charles Fuller, and Wendy Wasserstein. And so we were set. Our first announcement night was at the Algonquin, and it was really exciting launch for the program.
What is it about playwriting in particular that is so important to the arts? Your commitment is to getting new work out there. Why is that so important?
I think that one of our greatest responsibilities as theater providers is to sensitize the tribe. And that is to quote my husband about deepening our primal connection, our primal needs, our primal impulses, and what Shakespeare calls holding the mirror up to society. I think that the playwright is responsible for articulating them, and the writers it is their responsibility to educate us.
The budget trend today is to cut the arts because it's perceived as an amenity.
I think that because of the economy, we have to strive toward a self-sustaining theater. We have to figure out how do we sustain ourselves in this economy. And one way that I have found is to rent the main stage. I've had to cut down my staff in order to survive. I mean, 2 years ago, I was ready to throw in the towel, and I even made an announcement I was going to sell the theater, and then I got hundreds of phone calls, emails, letters, people showing up at the theater saying, we can't let this happen, we can't let this happen, and what do you need? In 2 years, we paid off our debt. Thank you, God. Thank you, community. You know, it was a real blessing. So now we're able to start up the Mentor Project again.
To close, personal experience that you could share that really shows how the arts transforms people's lives.
Every year we try to have a reading to commemorate 9/11. Israel Horovitz has written a number of plays addressing 9/11, his personal experience. I'll never forget the year that he read the plays himself. And the audience afterwards could not get up out of their seats. What happened was we started in this room and then we had to move next door to the main stage because so many people were coming, and then it became a community event and people all recounted their experiences so that community-wise everyone could cry about it, laugh about it, and experience it together. It's community. For me, it has replaced the church. For me, it's a multi-denominational place where people come together and share their experiences, and it transforms them.